Hello and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Hull City in Football Manager 2018. And this is the last episode of this season. And we are ending this season with a huge game. The Euro Cup final. Our first chance in this series to actually win a title, and that would be sensational. But first, let's see what have been going on since last episode. So we got a big win versus Anderlecht in last episode, and then we managed to beat Bournemouth away in the league, and then we had the second leg, and once again we managed to demolish Anderlecht. So look at this, 5 goals to 0 and 4 to 1, just completely destroyed them. And then we ended the season with the last league game of the season, beating Southampton at home, and in the other semi-final, Gelsenkirchen managed to knock out Fiorentina, and as you can see, it was very close. They won one game each, but at the end, Gelsenkirchen come out on top, and they're currently in 10th place in the German First Division with Roberto Mancini as their manager. And I'm not saying this is going to be easy; it's probably going to be very tough. But considering that we are a top 4 team in England, we should definitely have the possibility to beat a 10th placed German team. Will we do? I don't know. But yeah, as I said, we should have the chance. And talking about the league first, so this is the way the league ended, with Man United becoming champions for the 3rd season in a row. They're really dominating the league right now. City 5 points behind them, then Chelsea another 5 points behind City, and then us. And if you look at the table, we at the end we had quite some margin down to 5th place, 10 points. So that's great, but if you look at the other direction, how far behind United we were miles behind them. So far away. So if we want to compete for top 2 next season, we basically need to get like 15 points more or something like that. And even if this season it would have been 16 points to just get the same amount of points as Man United. So a great season, our best season this far, but still we need to do a lot of improvement to maybe be able to catch them. And we can also take a look at there has been some awards here. So let's scroll back in history to see the awards. Where are they? Am I blind? Maybe I missed them. Maybe we should just search for them. Should be, yeah, here they are. So first off, Lapadula, he won top goal scorer of the league, 29 goals. Huge margin down to second place Sandro with 23 goals. It's a great season for Lapadula, but his first half of the season was so much better than the second half. The first half of the season, it was really a goal-scoring machine, but then he really slowed down during the second part. And also, Afonso Sosa was named Young Player of the Year. So that's some great stuff. And both Sosa and Lapadula managed to reach the Team of the Year. So they were our 2 players in Team of the Year. And of course, both of them dedicated their awards to their favorite manager. Yeah, and before we start the game, we can also take a quick look at our squad. Everybody's back in business, everybody's fit now. As you can see, quite a few players are wanted for next season. And there are a few players actually that I will considering selling depending what happens. One of them is the top goal scorer Lapadula, because he is 31 years old now, will turn 32 during next season. Maybe it's time to cash in on him. If you can get, you might remember that in the beginning of this season we got some like crazy offers for like almost 40 million euros for him. If you can get something similar, like 30 million plus, I would considering it. Because for next season, Keane need to be our main striker. Ox, I would considering selling also. He's been fantastic for us, but he's injury prone. He's injured all the time. And kind of considering the same with Svensson. It doesn't say he's injury prone, but he has been getting, like, if you go to history, injuries, like so many injuries. It's just been short ones. We've been lucky here, but I feel like he's getting injured all the time. And remember, he's only 21 years old and still had that long injury list. And that's kind of it, I believe. Actually, I would considering also selling Bowen for the reason that I feel like he has reached his maximum potential. He haven't improved at all, kind of more or less in the last 2 seasons. So maybe it's time for him to move on if we can get a stronger replacement. But we'll have to think about that, because he's a little bit special for us, because he's one of the few players still in the club that was with us when this save started, like one of the original Hull players. And that's of course a little something extra. And it's also English, which helps us with the squad registration, that you need a certain amount of homegrown players and so on. But yeah, this is the Gelsenkirchen we're up against, and I can't say that I know their team too good. There's a lot of players here that I don't know much about. Probably should research the German league a little bit more. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see what happens here. We have the chance to win our first real title of this save. Well, I think it's time to go passionate, isn't it? It's a cup final. So what do I want to say here? Maybe something like that. Well, some of them agreed, some of them didn't. Let's have some individual talk with the rest of the lads. But also, since I was talking about transfers, I'm definitely considering, like, if we could get a world-class central defender, I'm willing to break all my transfer budget in it, like a really good one. And of course, I've been scouting every single one of the best central defenders in the world, and currently, like, nobody's interested in joining us. Maybe that changes since we have reached Champions League, so it could change, make us a little bit more interesting. But we'll have to wait and see. Here's a throw-in for Gelsenkirchen, and of course, I'm already nervous because I would desperately like to win this game, like really desperately. But this could be really bad news for us. But no, Kostas intercepts it. And also playing with our young Norwegian goalkeeper. And the reason for that is, I thought for a second that we're meant for a better destiny. But yeah, I'm playing our young Norwegian goalkeeper. And the reason for that is, I think I spoke about it in the beginning of the season. I would have preferred to loan him out for this season, but I need to loan him out to a club in England because I want him to become like homegrown in the nation. So since the only clubs I wanted to loan him was from other nations, I kept him. So I've actually played him quite a bit, and he has started every single cup game. So I really can't. Oh my god, that's really close. I really can't bench Vestine here when it is when we reach the final. That wouldn't be fair. Because I believe maybe like 1 or 2 games he haven't played, but other than that, he played every single cup game. That was a weak pass by Chamberlain, and this is moving in the wrong direction. Come on, guys, focus, win it back. I believe in you. I believe in you. We can win it back, start a counter-attack, build something great. Or we can just let them through, have them working their way into their box. Come on, guys. He just runs all by himself. Come on. This is not the start we wanted. Not at all. Far from. Yeah, definitely not what we were hoping for. Look at these 4 guys. This is like when you see like a bunch of 7-year-olds playing football. You know, everybody at the same place, everybody running after the ball. This is what this looked like. A bunch of kids, everybody running after the ball, and nobody actually managed to catch him. Embarrassing. Very embarrassing. So let's pause it here. Looking at the chances, we are actually creating more chances than them. So I'm not going to change anything yet, because this shows that maybe next highlight is going to be for us, and maybe we can create something. But instead, it's a corner for them. That's not what we wanted, not at all. And come on, guys. Oh my god. That doesn't feel fair at all, does it? We actually had created more chances than them, and then they got 2 highlights, scored 2 goals. But football isn't about being fair. Football is about scoring goals, and clearly they are better than us at it right now. So that was devastating. Maybe finally we can actually create something here. I'm not sure why you did that, because we are retaining possession and passing shorter, and yeah, but Chamberlain, maybe. Come on, Chamberlain, you can break through here. You can create something into the box, trying to reach Keane. Right? Oh, look at this. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Keane finds Carbo with a perfect pass. Oh my god, that goal is definitely a free one for Carbo. It's sensational by Keane. First, this one strong challenge by Chamberlain. And then he finds Keane, and look at this pass. Look at this pass. I mean, Carbo Carbo can't miss that one, can he? He's basically getting, like, as he says, a fancy dinner, and somebody just comes there and give him all that good food. He don't have to make anything himself. But instead, this is going in the wrong direction. Come on, guys. Oh my god, it's going to be a goal. Are you kidding me? Like, this doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense at all. If you look at statistics, they have basically had like 3 shots on goal and scored 3 goals or something like that. This doesn't make sense at all. Let's take a look at statistics. Well, 5 shots, but yeah. Paslak with a throw-in. Oh my god. That shouldn't happen at all. And a very optimistic cross, but it always loses challenges. Come on, guys. Come on, show that we can have some luck. They've scored in every single highlight they have gotten. Now it's our turn, guys. Come on, please. Please. This is a joke. This is a joke. How can they score with every single chance? All up until last goal, we were dominating like every statistic, or creating more chances than them, and they just run straight through us. This is humiliating. This is embarrassing. This is, I'm not sure what to even call it. Crappy marking. How can they be alone in there? We have so many players. Nobody should be without marking at the penalty area. But you look at this. We are so close in the chances created. But now, of course, we need to tell the lads. This have been an embarrassing. Absolutely terrible. Let's go to the tactics screen. We are all in now. We have nothing to lose. We're going to go overloading from the start. We're going to go more direct passes. We're going to bring Afonso Sosa higher up in the pitch. We're going to bring you up here. I think you're left-footed. And you're right-footed, so we can change you guys around. Want you as a box-to-box still. And we want you probably going to replace Maya soon if nothing happens. But you can be the ball-winning midfielder, because we need some balance now, even though we're out attacking. Yeah, I think we're gonna leave it like that. And we need a quick goal now. We need to have something happen to make the lads believe, to show that it's actually possible. Here is Gnabry. Gnabry, this is also his comeback, his first game after his injury. Second up, Chamberlain. He goes for Keane. Keane into the box, and he misses. Oh my God, Keane! A goal there. And look, oh, just over a goal there, and we really would feel like we can do this. We can turn it around. A goal there would have been worth so much to us. Instead, it's going in the wrong direction again. Intercepted though. Beautiful. Gnabry. Sosa trying to reach Keane, and managed to, but Keane is very lonely. Can he go all by himself? Oh, he actually hit the top corner. So we have had 2 huge chances here ASAP after the kickoff. And look at this, 11-8 shots. It doesn't make sense that we are behind with 4 goals against 1. Moreno with a throw-in, going for Afonso Sosa, trying to change side. Cargbo, look at right flank, is Paslak. Paslak for Chamberlain. Chamberlain for Afonso Sosa! And that's a goal. That's a goal. That's a goal. That's a goal. So, 60 minutes played. We need 2 more goals to equalize, and then a third one for the winner. Maybe we can do it. We never give up, and we never surrender. We're going to fight for as long as we can. Afonso Sosa, very important. Can you imagine if Keane would have managed to score in one of those 2 great chances he had? And we would really be breathing down their neck right now. Clock is ticking away. Let's pause it here. Do we want to go 2 striker? That's the question. We are creating so many chances right now. So I kind of would like to stay the way it is. But Keane has been very bad. So he's going to bring in Lapadula instead. Replace Keane, go with the Lapadula, the Premiership top goal scorer. Like that. Other than him, who's having a bad day. Paslak, really bad day. Moreno bad. All the defenders basically are playing like garbage. Same with Gnabry, and he's lacking fitness because this is his comeback. So let's bring in Svensson instead. And Svensson also has been very good in this cup. He's, I think he's one of the guys with the highest rating and most assists in the cup. Clock is ticking away though. Paslak with a throw-in. Was Chamberlain. Sosa. Back to Paslak. Chamberlain. Carbo. Chamberlain. We've done a very optimistic pass. Maybe Lapadula can do something, or maybe not. Maybe not. Come on, goalkeeper. The ref, give him a yellow card. He's wasting time. Too much time. I want to see a yellow card here ASAP from the ref. We can intercept this one. Here's Sosa. Can they find Lapadula? Yes, it can. Lapadula breaks through. Oh no! So close. So close. So goddamn close. Look at how we're dominating things here. 10 minutes, we need 2 goals just to equalize. How are we supposed to create this small miracle? Is it even possible? I think we should go with Branagh or even Farrell as might be even better. I think he's a little bit stronger on the attacking side. Maybe like this. Come on, guys. We're also going to have a team talk. We're going to tell them, push forward. We need 2 goals and we need them desperately. Look at this, 16, 17 shots to 10. And we're still 4 goals behind. Come on, guys. 18 to 10. And this is just going to be end of the game highlight. Look at this. There's a full-time whistle. We have officially lost the final. And it's very, very frustrating the way it happened. It doesn't feel fair at all. Not at all. I mean, hats off to Gelsenkirchen. Congratulations on the title. I just can't, like, it's our own fault. We conceded 4 goals and it at 10 shots, and they conceded 2 goals from 18 shots. We had more shots, we had more on target, we had more clear-cut chances. We basically beat them in everything but the game. I mean, I need to say it like this. In the beginning of the season, I never imagined us reaching the final. So I need to be pleased with us going to the final. Still, the way we lost it. But I kind of want to say something positive. But no, we can't. I'm just going to tell them it wasn't good enough. And they agree. So we ended the season, unfortunately, losing the cup final. But still, we managed to get to the cup final. That's huge for us. It's not long ago we were a championship team. So it is good. It's not bad. And of course, we ended the season in 4th place, which means next season we are playing in the Champions League. And that's going to be really, really interesting. A Champions League adventure coming up, and it starts in the next episode. Next episode, the Champions League dream, and hopefully we can start challenging for the top spots in the league. That would be fantastic. But that's it for this episode, the last episode of this season. I'll see you all, guys, in the next episode when it's a new season starts. The transfer window is open. We are a Champions League team. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.